What's up, y'all? We're gonna be checking out Twin S Feeling Myself. We got with Feeling Myself with Twin S, especially with his feeling himself, but especially when it comes to Twin S and everything goes too. He got the Feeling Myself and everything goes too. Especially when you're coming from that Twin S, you know it's finna go and everything goes too. But we got with the Feeling Myself, especially when it comes to the S twin. So from the S twin and everything else too. We got the feeling myself and everything else too. So you basically coming from his whole thing and everything else too, but especially from Twin S.
Stars and the keys.
I don't wanna hear nothing about nothing. My niggas know what's going on out here, man. On the east side of the waters, you mentioned New himself, mention me. ACG, free Hitch, free Diz, free Rams, free Chiz, niggas know.
Aye, I'm feeling myself. I just shut up the block now. Everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Jokes aside, look at my eyes. Did you think that shit was a joke when I said this?
Man, he said jokes aside, look at my eyes and everything else too. But shout out to B Dot too for this. Cause man, he really put it together. Like he went crazy on this. But shout out to the directed by Beaten Man, the whole thing. Cause this one right here, man, I can feel the taste. Like the taste is already leaking in. Like it's deeping in. Is man. But with this right here, like man, especially how he's just coming, like how everything else is coming, how he got stuff just going in and consuming, like man, it's deep in the field.
Yeah, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Jokes aside, look at my eyes. Did you think that shit was a joke when I said these bullets don't fall from the sky? Twin heads fell in love with guns. They said it's a feeling they can't describe. I'll crash that corner up here against wedding. That's what you call a runaway bride. Mum don't know that her son is a savage. My guy just pulled out the guns, I pulled out the funds. Like, what is the damage? Well, you know I went jail for a kidnap. I left my man stuck in a garage. 300 miles on train to beat up a girl. Like, how did you manage? Well, you know I went jail for a kidnap. I pulled out the funds like what? Pulled out her son as a savage. My guy just pulled out the guns, I pulled out the funds like what is the damage? Well, you know I went jail for a kidnap. I left my man stuck in a garage. 300 miles on train to beat up a girl. Like, how did you manage? Well, you know that mama's a bitch. Black bandana in hand, I'm ACG, so I throw up a 6. Clip hold 6. You don't wanna end up in a news at 6. I'm Mary jeans, can't hold on my blicks. Me and Twin H got matching sticks. My shorty said I'm a nut.
Matching sticks and everything else too, man. He said from everything else too, from the bandanas and everything else too. Man, this one is deep too. You got everyone just really just gathering too. Like they just really out there spooked. Like especially with him too. Like he got the whole thing going and everything else too. Especially with this and everything else too. Man, got it real heavy out there. But man, I see how he's coming. Like especially with this. Like this one right here is just man. He just got everything just coming and just going and everything else scooming and really just hitting.
To beat up a girl, like how did you manage? Well, you know that mama's a bitch. Black bandana in hand, I'm ACG, so I throw up a 6. Clip hold 6. You don't wanna end up in a news at 6. I'm Mary jeans, can't hold on my blicks. Me and Twin H got matching sticks. My shorty said I'm a narcissist. This ain't no movie, I flip that script, then cruise round there and I sink that shit. H got matching sticks, my shorty said I'm a narcissist. This ain't no movie, I flip that script, then cruise round there and I sink that shit. I'm outside his house like a garden gnome. By the way that I take that strip here, none of his family coming back home. I know that you're feeling away, but chat to me nice and lower your tone. The way that we done that drill, I can't even lie, they ain't finding nothing. The matters all higher, Sherlock Holmes. Aye, I'm feeling myself. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy. Shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up. I'm feeling myself. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him.
Especially with this right here, this got something going on too. He said, hey, he hit something. He hit somebody, and now you got everybody just feeling themselves like, hey, everything else too, man. Especially with that too, like, man, that's how you know he's out here making hits and stuff like that too. Especially when you know you out here towing stuff, and then you got everyone else just going, just vibing with it too. Like they out there just, man, they just really just on their prestige stuff. That's some that's some greatness right there, especially with that too, because be having a whole thing to it, especially with the style and everything too. How they got it just presumed, presumed and everything else too, lit, man. And everything else too. That's how you know the whole thing is like this right here is legit, like with everything else.
I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Aye, I'm feeling myself. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Speak your mind, don't play with mine, I'm playing with Bine. Had man on the ropes like Rey Mysterio back in his prime, doing a 619. They said two, he's going to hell. Speak your mind, don't. So I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Speak your mind, don't play with mine, I'm playing with Bine. Had man on the ropes like Rey Mysterio back in his prime, doing a 619. They said two wrongs, it.
Ooh, I know you guys heard that. He said I'm back in my prime and everything else did them like Rey Mysterio and everything else too, man. Especially with that too. Man, that's legendary. Like you gotta that bar right there was just like incoherence. Like, man, he just went from bar to bar to everything else too, especially with the man, how he just roped at that and how he just lined at that. Like he said, you know, he's in his prime and everything else too. It's like he was on his man, especially with this too, but everything else too. But man, especially from this, because this got a whole side to it. Like you got all kinds of strands moving in and everything else too.
He told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Speak your mind, don't play with mine, I'm playing with Bine. Had man on the ropes like Rey Mysterio back in his prime, doing a 619. They said two wrongs ain't making a right. Whoever said that shit lied, the feeling I had inside when I caught that. Whoever said that shit lied, the feeling I had inside when I caught that guy. I couldn't describe that shit if I tried. I slapped that corn from far, I slapped that corn from.
They just cut the beat off too on him. He just still he was still going in, like still spazzing, still going through it. Like he was still setting bars and putting stuff onto it, lines after quintities, like
Inside when I caught that guy, I couldn't describe that shit if I tried. I've slapped that corn from far, I've slapped that corn from cars, I've slapped that corn up close. He thought that he saw a ghost, he looked at my eyes and choked. I'm in Mayfair, dropping the top, my wrist in the air, I'm doing the most. My ops extinct, I'm mighty flexing. I yo man them frog but toast. P90's big and 6'10", but he still went jail for skeng. Frogs looks like the Incredible Hulk, but they find like 4 in the shed. My nigga's a millionaire, but he still got 1 in the head. I'm skinny, I'm 5'10", this 6'3", but he still got. I'm feeling myself. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. Feeling myself. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell. Aye, I'm feeling myself. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got this.
Hey, that's crazy, man. Especially with that, hey, everyone just touching their bodies and just feeling themselves. Especially with this too, because this one got like a whole thing to it. Like they got like a whole just thing to it. Like everything's just happening, and it's just like a whole mix of a whole thing. Like especially with this right here, he just setting hits. Like he just putting hits on lines and having the whole thing just really just coming from that. Like everything goes too. Especially from the whole hits, like you can't not go from that and unmiss a mysterious bar, cause man, he just be having a point, like the whole thing just be going.
Self. I just shut up the block now, everyone's touching their body up, feeling themselves. That boy got his cousin weren't happy, so I got him as well. For all them lies he told on earth, when that boy dies, he's going to hell.
Ooh, damn.
He's going to hell.
Man, this one right here was wild though, but I was messing with it. You gotta give it to Twin S. Twin S, he be really just going insane, like especially with the feeling himself. Well, I feel like he was just man, he had everyone just bopping to it. Like I feel like, especially with Twin S, he's the type of person that probably have everyone just going in and just playing his whole thing and everything else too, especially when it comes to the style and everything else too. But man, especially with this one right here, feeling myself and everything else too, I was definitely rocking with this. This one got like a different vibe to it, like a vibe that you would just play it, put it on replay, and just just play it in somewhere, like play it in a club or something like that. But man, especially with feeling myself and everything else too, especially when you got the feeling yourself from Twin S and everything else too. But man, especially from this one right here and everything else too. But make sure you guys share, comment, and like.